And on opening night, every team starting from scratch, Steve. That has a lot of people optimistic at this time of the year. Teams that are favored coming into the season and teams that may not be looked upon very favorably.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, a lot of these teams, they look at it, maybe didn't have the season they wanted the previous season, maybe because of injuries, or maybe they just in jail. So as an organization, a fan base, you're excited in opening day. And then there are some teams, Kevin, that you look in and you go, "Ooh, we don't even have a chance." But let me just pretend like it, that we have a chance, and hopefully they can make a trade throughout the year.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio, Gay is the 3 with Aldridge at the 4. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Forbes in at the point. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Here's Aldridge, and he banks in the layup.
Almost automatic from there. Aldridge using his length to full advantage inside.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. The pass to LeBron. Over Gay. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Caldwell Pope.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be made for that. This time, doesn't work out.
Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Pirtle with the steal. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Aldridge left side. The fader will not go. This is off the front iron. LeBron outside. Over Gay. LeBron, good.
When it comes to scoring the ball, anything you want, LeBron can do.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Got a piece of it. Here's the screen. Caldwell Pope against Gay. Here's Forbes. No good with the triple.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
McGee sets the pick for Caldwell Pope, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And looking deeper at some postseason numbers, here's a look at the distribution of 3-point and 2-point shot attempts for San Antonio. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Ball. One-on-one fast break. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Yeah, how about the concentration from Ball? Not allowing himself to be denied. Really got to wrap him up on these shots to prevent the bucket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
One shot, gentlemen.
Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. LeBron James third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Pass to DeRozan. To halt the run, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
The 9th pick in 2009, DeRozan was part of a great draft class. Griffin, Harden, and Curry all included.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
You look at the way DeRozan has improved since entering the league. Vastly different player. Came in mostly as a driver and a dunker. Has become a complete shooting guard, and he's a fantastic leader on the offensive end as well.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Steve, with DeRozan, you can see the changes and improvements in his game year to year.
Yes, his passing is the most recent skill that he worked on. His rebounding and defense also have seen significant improvement over his career. He's one of the top shooting guards in this league.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
And Forbes kicks to Gay. They set the pick. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma, and there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with possession here. Shot from 12. Aldridge gets a hand on it.
Great effort there. Aldridge sniffs out the shot, sends it back.
And stolen by Gay. Six on the shot clock. From the arc. They grab their own miss, and the dunk by Aldridge.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
Pass to Caldwell Pope, floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. DeRozan a screen on LeBron. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season, 9 assists and 8 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
And Forbes kicks to Pirtle. Passes to Forbes. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
The pass to DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. Pass to Pirtle. Lock at 6. DeRozan. And it's good from the elbow.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers. McGee a screen. Ball kicks to McGee. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Over Aldridge. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
There's a screen. Passes it to DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. Here is Forbes. 17 points for him last game against Portland. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. Here is Forbes. Outside DeRozan. Over Caldwell Pope. That one a little long.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
James dishes to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Ball. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
That's how you want to finish. LeBron busting it over the defender with authority.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound the Lakers.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Lets it fly from 18. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. James has got 10.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Steve, we know plenty of NBA players who are still inconsistent at the free throw line. Just how much of a skill issue is free throw shooting and how much is mental?
You know, I think for a lot of guys that are up in size, just being able to shoot the basketball. I tried it shooting a volleyball when your hands are so big, and that is tough, and that's a skill. But then I see a lot of guys mentally, you can tell is bothering them because they change their routine from year after year. They keep finding different ways. They have to get comfortable, put in the work, and just stick to it. I think they go to too many different these shooting coaches saying, I have a quick fix. And usually it doesn't work, the quick fix.
And Bellinelli kicks to Gasol. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And Steve, even to this day, Pau Gasol can be a factor on the offensive end.
He's really developed range later in his career. You can still post him up. He can still pass it. He shares it. And an underrated competitor.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops.
The third player drafted back in 2001. Pau Gasol, one of the most versatile bigs over the last decade.
He's off on the second. Well, obviously a down season last year for the Spurs, but one of their best years in decades on the offensive glass.
No more for their defensive rebounding. The Spurs were 6th in the league in offensive boards. Part of that was trying to find new ways to generate points.
Mills passes to Bertans. Fires from deep. Mills can't hit. Lakers leading by 12. Down low. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Shot from 12. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice compact release on the jump shot. One of Mills' best attributes.
James with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Mills kicks to Bertans. There's a good screen. Here's Gasol, and the Spurs scoring again.
I mean, the mid-range jumper, one of Gasol's favorite and most consistent shots.
Beasley outside. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
One shot.
The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
The pass to Bellinelli. Gasol a screen. Stevenson against DeRozan. Over Stevenson. And another basket for San Antonio.
We see the value of increasing your range. DeRozan can find more space inside now because of it.
Here's Beasley. And Gasol sends it back. They get it back. Stevenson can't hit. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. Bellinelli passes to Bertans. Knocks it loose. Beasley with the steal. Hart kicks the ball. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Ball's got his third basket of the night. Spurs trail by 13. Mills with it. Pass to DeRozan. There's the pick. Gasol inside, covered by Beasley. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Tall with a terrific skill set. Gasol remains one of our better scorers inside.
Now Ball. Last time out he had 14 points. Beasley with a screen on Bellinelli. Floats it up for James. In transition, here comes San Antonio. DeRozan leading the charge.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
Lakers leading by 9. 104 left to play in the first. Beasley with a clean look. No good with the triple. San Antonio's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Mills passes to Bertans. There's the screen. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Misfires after coming off the pick.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. The Spurs making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, with Kawhi Leonard gone, a new era for the Spurs. Even with the addition of DeMar DeRozan, San Antonio looks to be entering their most significant rebuild in decades.
Yeah, but at least they were able to get a star in DeRozan. Now, I would call it more of a reload than a rebuild for the Spurs. Still a lot of talent to work with on that roster. And well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides has been effective early on.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
And James drills them both. 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Mills kicks to Gasol. And that one is good. Gasol's got 9.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 7. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. DeMar DeRozan last season opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
Other people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes, as public figures, can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
Stevenson and LeBron, the veteran forward pair. Hart is out there with ball, and it's Beasley in at the center. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Mills passes to Cunningham. Bertans kicks to Mills. Cunningham dishes it to Mills. On the wing, Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bertans for 3. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Mills passes to Bertans. He kicks it to Cunningham. Here's Gasol. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Gasol's got 11 points.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
Ball dishes to LeBron. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Great look there, but off target.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open from mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
Pass to Gasol. There's a good screen. Here is Cunningham. He's guarded by Stevenson. Cunningham passes to Bellinelli. Over Hart. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. Lakers leading by 10. Here's Hart. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. James misses. The Spurs have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Michael Beasley. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James. The Spurs also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Davis Bertans. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Patty Mills. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Gay. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Ball. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Ball. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Kuzma sets a screen. Up off the screen. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
The quick feet and hands of Caldwell Pope paying dividends at the defensive end.
Spurs trail by 14. Aldridge a screen. And Forbes kicks to Bellinelli. Pass to Forbes. Just 5 to shoot. Here is Cunningham. Outside, Bellinelli. Kuzma pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hart the pass to Kuzma. Over Bellinelli. And another basket for the Lakers.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
Aldridge with a screen on Stevenson. Aldridge a screen. Shoots off the screen. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma passes to Hart. Yes, that goes in. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Forbes kicks to Bellinelli. Gay against Stevenson. Here's Aldridge. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Aldridge has got 6 points.
I'm thinking of bigs in this league. Not many have a better in-between game than Aldridge.
And many thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. Has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, the defense really has very little to do with it.
Ball's checked in for Lance Stevenson.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. There's a real art, isn't there, Steve, to drawing charges? Who are some of the best at doing that you see now on a game-to-game basis?
You know, DeMarcus Cousins stands out because he's a center. You're used to seeing centers block shots.
Right.
But he can get in position and take charges. Draymond Green loves to take charges. Kemba Walker does it from the point guard position. Marcus Smart, Patrick Beverly. Those are some of the names, and the list goes on and on.
And those guys are tough guys, too. They have a toughness, grit factor about them.
Yeah, you got to have that, Kevin, if you're going to bounce your head off the floor.
Here's Aldridge on target from 13 feet. He's got 8.
The rare big who can kill you from anywhere and everywhere. Aldridge, a tough guy to game plan against.
McGee a screen. Here's Ball. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obviously, the Spurs went through a number of lineups last season. Younger guys filling major roles. Big shift for this organization.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And despite the changeover, the Spurs still managed to take care of the basketball.
4th in the league in fewest turnovers from a young group. Popovich demands efficiency.
And he's good on the second.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Bertle, the pass to Forbes. Kicks it to Gay. Aldridge a screen. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's DeRozan. The Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Plenty of space. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Looking to get back on track here. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 9. Lakers leading by 17. Now here's Ball. He's got 8. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
That free throw, no good. Well, we're always talking now about the modern super teams, whether they're a good thing or they're bad for the game. But the counter is that we've always had super teams at one time or another. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think we've always had super teams, Kevin. You look back at the Lakers with Magic and Kareem and Worthy. Those are kind of like a big 3. And you look at the Celtics back in the day with McHale, Bird, Parrish, those guys. I think right now what you're looking at is we haven't seen where MVPs go join other MVPs. That's where it's been the change right now. Now you're seeing the super teams. That's why I think it's changed.
Here's DeRozan. Aldridge. And it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got 6 in the quarter.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in.
Now the pass to Hart. Back to Ball. The Lakers have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He doesn't get the second one. Spurs trail by 15. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan, one of the handful of NBA players, Steve, who bravely spoke out about mental health and how it impacts them personally.
Yeah, had a great column in which he talked about his depression and anxiety. Never easy for a star athlete or anyone to be so frank about that kind of subject. Takes a lot of courage to do that, and DeRozan was rightfully applauded for his honesty.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Here's Hart. 5 points in the game. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Lakers second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Feeds the ball. Back to McGee. It's tipped. Pirtle with the steal. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Lance Stevenson. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. And the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. For the three. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Forbes. Pass to Hart. Ball, a screen on Gay. Kuzma sets a screen. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
So a moment now to see the story on LaMarcus Aldridge. Great showing for him last season. 9th in scoring, 17th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Gay.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Caldwell Pope dishes the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Hart kicks the ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Outside Aldridge. He dishes it to DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Steve, when we talk about signature shots in the NBA, what about Aldridge's fadeaway jumper?
Usually starts with him backing down the defender. He turns, faces up, transfers weight from all the way forward to all the way back. Add in the high release point, virtually unblockable.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Steve, you had an excellent playing career. Talk a little bit about the work you had to put in and just to get to the NBA.
Yeah, it comes down to that work ethic. Obviously, we all have talent, but you have to put in that work. And that work continues on the court, off the court, and it's basically 365 days a year where you have to find a way to get better.
Was it mainly shooting for you?
No, not mainly shooting for me, Kevin. I think it was always just my overall game.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. And DeRozan kicks to Gay. Pass to Mills. A man who's making a living out of stretching the floor, being in the right position. Certainly that's Patty Mills, Steve.
He's played with the best. He's learned from the best. Over time, he's become a better facilitator. But his bread and butter is that jump shot.
And he can't get the first one.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Spurs. Good on the second free throw.
Some people see Popovich as uncompromising. He can be that way. But working things out with LaMarcus Aldridge last year, just another great coaching achievement.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Gay. James, the pass to Kuzma. Kicks it out to LeBron. Offline with his three. And with that Aldridge situation, Popovich said he was the first player to ever bluntly ask him for a trade.
And Popovich replied, Kevin, I'll be happy to trade you. You get me a talent like Kevin Durant, I'll drive you to the airport. Later, Pop says he was over-coaching Aldridge on the offensive end and took care of it.
Easily outside. The teardrop falls in. Beasley's got 5.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop, and a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
But you also want a decent shot if you can get it. That takes priority. And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
The Spurs have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Free throw good. Mills. And both free throws good for Mills. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beasley outside. And Gasol sends it back.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
And here's Mills. 5 points in the game. Passes it to DeRozan. Ball with a wide open look. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Pop. Facing a deficit in the second half, what do you tell your guys?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and they've got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I like the way LeBron was utilized in the first half. They played to all the strengths, of which there are so many to count. but there's an art to putting him in the best position to execute. I thought Coach did a great job of that.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The second half just about to get going here. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
Spurs trail by 7. On the court right now for the Spurs, DeRozan and Gay, the wings. Pirtle is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the point guard position. Pirtle's shot is off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Forbes can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 7. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Spurs got through some tension in their relationship early on. Now, Greg Popovich said, it became apparent that it really was me. He'd been in the league for 9 years. I'm not going to turn him into some other player. That was just silly. So we took care of it, and he's been fantastic. Guys?
That's why Pop is the best in the business, DA. He's always going to figure it out. Thanks.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Here's LeBron. No good off the back of the rim.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
The pass to Pirtle. He kicks it to Forbes. Pass to DeRozan. Pirtle dishes to DeRozan. Clock at 4. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Kuzma passes to LeBron from past the arc, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. 14 points for Lonzo Ball.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Gay kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Forbes. Pirtle with the ball. Passes it to Forbes. Back to Pirtle. The pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Kuzma. Aldridge, no luck.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
Gay against James. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. James has got 20 points.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for DeRozan.
Well, he has turned in a complete offensive performance so far, and he isn't through yet. I mean, you have to admire the work rate he's put in to get open on every trip. Even when he isn't the one scoring, he is affecting the defense as they have to gravitate towards him.
Pirtle kicks to Gay. Here's DeRozan. Knocks down the 3 ball. DeRozan's got 17.
The aggressive mindset of DeRozan catches and shoots without hesitation.
Kuzma sets a screen. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass the ball. Kuzma with the screen for Ball. Three-pointer. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Forbes. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Ball kicks to LeBron. Off on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Forbes the pass to DeRozan. Pirtle with the ball. McGee's there. Stolen by McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to ball. McGee a screen. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And you gotta clog up any passing lanes around ball, especially in that pick and roll. He knows how to slice the D apart in those sets.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. There's the pick. Rosen dishes to Aldridge. 5 on the clock, pulls up on the wing, and it's San Antonio with another.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
And stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. He's got the ball. The shot's good from Forbes.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry.
That one falls. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Gay outside. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, reason why they have found their shooting stroke. Their offense is clicking.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And you watch Rudy Gay. When he's in rhythm, he can still help you out. Good athlete, good jump shooter. Not an easy matchup for opponents.
The Lakers making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Dante Cunningham's checked in for the Spurs. Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. Down low, here's Stevenson. Lays it up off the glass. Stevenson's got 6 points. And Smitty discussing Gay, he seems better now at getting his points within the flow of that offense.
Experience gives you poise. It gives you a bigger view of the game. Gay's able to stay patient now and pick his spots.
Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Let Aldridge get to the rim. You know you're in trouble.
LeBron against DeRozan. Here's Kuzma. But they get it back. And McGee kicks to LeBron. Stevenson outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Aldridge. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Spurs also changing it up. Gasol comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Bryn Forbes. Pass to DeRozan. Gasol, a screen on LeBron. And they double up DeRozan. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's San Antonio now. Cunningham kicks to Bellinelli. That one misses. Good D by Stevenson. To the middle. And James gets it to go on the assist from Stevenson. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead for San Antonio. They've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Passes to Mills. Here is Cunningham. He's covered by Ball. Back to Mills. Gasol a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ball. The shot's good from Gasol. Gasol's got 13.
And this is where Pau Gasol can really destroy you as a roller. Great hands and lots of skill.
It's Beasley on the wing, defended by Gasol. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And taking a look at some numbers for Stevenson, how he did last season. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles, carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
First free throw is good. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bertanis, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both good from the line that time.
And he has been battling some serious demons at the line tonight. Good to see him finally come through on that trip.
DeRozan against Stevenson. And DeRozan kicks to Gasol. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Well, you look at Bellinelli, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season, never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Here's Beasley, rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Spurs passing it around. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. And here's Mills for 3.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Count that one. Hart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Spurs trail by 8. Mills passes to Gasol. Gasol a screen. And DeRozan kicks to Gasol. Here's the screen. And it's DeRozan missing.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Stevenson passes to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Gasol kicks to Bertans. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's the pick. And here's Mills for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Mills has got 8 points.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Here's James, and there's another one for the Lakers. Spurs trail by 11. Mills passes to Bertans. Outside DeRozan. Beyond the arc, and it's Patty Mills with the 3. Mills has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for San Antonio. Stevenson kicks to James. It's deflected, and he recovers it. The shot will not fall. Spurs shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Mills passes to Gasol. The dish to Bellinelli. 6 to shoot. Mills in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. Off target from outside.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
James the pass the ball. He gets that one. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Mills passes to Gasol. Back to Mills. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Mills has got 14.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
To the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here too. Gay's checked in. Now here's Bellinelli, guarded closely. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Bellinelli's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now LeBron. From deep three-point range. Can't connect. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Lakers leading by 6. Stevenson and LeBron, the veteran forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Hart, and it's Beasley in at the 5. That's the Laker 5.
So much of rebound is about positioning. Effort, no lack of it right there.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. The feed to Stevenson. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Gay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it to Mills. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
And the pass to Beasley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Bellinelli. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Over Beasley. Gasol no good.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Here's James. He feeds it to Beasley. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them. Late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
This all setting the pick for Bellinelli. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Mills dishes to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bellinelli. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And that one's good by Stevenson.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Mills kicks to Gasol. Pass to Bellinelli. Spurs passing it around. Gay against Stevenson. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Gay.
The arms of Gay go on forever, which is what makes him a big-time threat to score inside.
Easily in the post. On the wing, Stevenson. Beasley with a screen on Bellinelli. Hart, that's good.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Mills passes to Bertens. Here's Gasol. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
I mean, phenomenal concentration. Pau Gasol able to stay focused through the contact. Potential and one.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a two-time champion, international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Free throw drops for Gasol. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Pau Gasol. Here's Gay. Knocked away. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. Unloads from 13. And he knocks down the jumper.
I'll tell you what, LaMarcus is rolling. Hard man to stop once he gets going.
James, the pass to McGee. Back to James. McGee a screen. Gay against LeBron. Good work defensively by Gay. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Aldridge with a screen on Stevenson. And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. Down low. LeBron passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, LeBron garners so much defensive attention. That's how he's able to dominate the game as a facilitator.
Forbes the pass to Gay. Feeds it to Aldridge. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Los Angeles leading by 6. Expanding his range. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Really smoking the Nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
They set the pick. And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. Bertle sets the pick for Aldridge. On deep, Gay, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stevenson outside. McGee sets the pick for Stevenson. Here's Hart. And it's off from 3-point range. Spurs trail by 9. Now here's Gay. Passes it to Poeltl. And Mills kicks to Gay. It's good from long range.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
LeBron against Gay. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Lakers. The Spurs also with the sub, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Patty Mills. Here's Stevenson. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And there's the pass to Aldridge. There's the pick. Here's Pirtle. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Stevenson outside. Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Forbes the pass to Gay. DeRozan a screen on Stevenson. DeRozan against Ball. 6 to shoot. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. James checked in for Lance Stevenson. Now here's DeRozan. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. Gay kicks to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Smooth off the pick. Aldridge knew he can get an opportunity to finish there.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. And stolen by Aldridge. Here is Forbes. Outside Aldridge. Gay with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Forbes can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. No good on that one.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
He hits the second from the line. Here is Forbes. And here's DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. Outside DeRozan. Aldridge down low. McGee's there. Aldridge, no luck. Kuzma kicks to Hart. No good that time. Good work defensively by Gay. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
Lakers leading by 6. Here's Hart. They set the screen. Here's LeBron. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
Pass to Forbes. Outside DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. The Lakers with the ball. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And finished off by LeBron.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Here's DeRozan. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. DeRozan's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
The first free throw is good.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Pirtle. And so he hits both. Spurs trail by 8. And Forbes kicks to DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Two shots.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. Both shots good from the stripe.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Here's James. Back to Ball. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from DeMar DeRozan. LA's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. McGee a screen. Here's Hart. DeRozan defending. Hart kicks to McGee. 5 on the clock. James in the post. He's covered by Gay. James with the bucket. James has got 14 points here in the second half. Spurs trail by 6. DeRozan with it. Gasol a screen. Outside DeRozan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. DeRozan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
McGee a screen to the left wing. Gay comes over with a double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Lakers with possession here. To the middle. Hart the pass to Kuzma. He gets that one. Kuzma's got 23.
Still attacking. Building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently. Taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field. DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox and that killer instinct.
There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Now, here's Ball. D right on him. LeBron dishes to McGee. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Gasol. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
That's big time. I mean, big time. Game on the line. Gasol showing the clutch gene.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Big shots there. They are clearly in control of this game now.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 20 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
They need to work on getting a clean, quality look from the perimeter here. That should be their focus.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
"20 seconds left in the game. Caldwell Pope against DeRozan, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Lakers now, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
You know, this part of the game, focus on good execution. The rest will take care of itself.
Here's DeRozan. Mills in the corner. Outside DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so the Lakers take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.